Countdown to Reckoning. I always thought the old family clock was just a relic, a dusty heirloom my grandfather insisted on winding every Sunday. But last week, I noticed something strange. It wasn't just ticking anymore, it was counting down. At first, I thought it was a malfunction, a quirk of the ancient mechanics. But as I watched the numbers descend, a sense of dread settled in my gut. It felt like the clock was alive, whispering secrets of time that should never be unearthed. The clock sat in the corner of our cramped apartment, its pendulum swinging with an eerie precision that seemed to echo my heartbeat. I tried to ignore it, but its rhythm was relentless, seeping into my dreams and turning them into nightmares populated by shadowy figures and distorted chimes. I became obsessed, cataloging each second that vanished, convinced it was counting down to something significant. My family thought I was overreacting, but I couldn't shake the sense that something was terribly wrong. As the final days approached, I noticed changes in the apartment, cracks in the walls that seemed to pulse like veins and light bulbs flickering in Morse code. I traced the wires, certain they were connected to the clock. My grandfather's old journals hinted at a family curse, a pact made generations ago. His cryptic notes mentioned the hour of reckoning, and I feared the countdown was leading us there. Desperate, I tried to destroy the clock, but it was indestructible, a silent guardian of whatever fate awaited us. On the last night, the clock struck midnight with a resonant boom that shook the walls. The countdown hit 0, and the room was swallowed by darkness. A chilling wind swept through, carrying whispers of forgotten ancestors and promises unkept. I felt a presence, an ancient force pulling me towards the clock. As I reached out, the room snapped back to reality, but the clock was gone. In its place was a note in my grandfather's handwriting: "Time always collects its due." The looming silence was deafening, and I realized that the countdown had been for me all along.